All right. Welcome to another episode of Trading Bitcoin with your host, Tone Vays. I got a few minutes this morning, finally. Oh, Trading Bitcoin. Oh, I just sneeze. Man, I don't know. I hate being in the US because my allergies are only a problem in the US. When I get out of the US, I have no idea what it is about the United States. One of the reasons I hate coming to the United States is that I always have allergies, no matter where I am. Florida is a little bit better, but anytime I'm up north, and right now I'm up north, it's so nice up here. I hear like the tri-state area and like New York, New Jersey, they're getting like a massive heat wave, like the UK is. Super nice up here, maybe 25 degrees Celsius, maybe. Super, super nice. All right, let's go to the charts. Oh, 1 second. Okay, let's go to charts. Yeah, it's like I don't even realize it how I don't have like allergy problems when I'm in like Latin America or some other countries, like even Italy. Yeah, allergic to communism. Yeah, no, but like in Italy, I felt great. Yeah, London's hitting 40. You know what? I can talk about climate change all day. Uh, yep, they got a heat wave, and now they're gonna lock you down like COVID to prevent, you know, another heat wave. You know, it happens. Say hello to Brazil. Yeah, Brazil. I want to spend some time in Brazil. Really like Brazil. All right, I got maybe 20 minutes, and then I gotta get on some Zoom calls about the financial summit. Weekly chart. We are sitting right at resistance. The MRI on the weekly chart is telling us that this week has a high probability of changing our trend. We have seen this, however, before. Here is a similar attempt with a green star candle to break moving average resistance, and it failed. We are being cautious right now. We're sitting right at weekly resistance. Today is only Tuesday, so it's too early to tell how this candle is going to end. And therefore, we will stay patient on this weekly chart. The 4-day consensus allocation chart, the moving averages have crossed and our price is above both of the moving averages. We have also broken the prior candle's high. This is a recipe to go long in the market. Tried going long over here at these prices, and we got out pretty much break even because this was looking like a disaster. This is looking better. Ideally, I would rather buy the pullback than FOMO in. There was lots of room between here and the next level of resistance, but I want this candle to end. I'm tired of being, looped back and forth around. But more importantly, it's the daily chart. The daily chart, just like the weekly chart, is sitting at moving average resistance. This is the 50-period moving average. So between the weekly chart at 200 and the daily chart at 50, I want to see these moving averages broken and the price established above them. It's not going to take all that much to do it. I like the fact that we have started today and we have spent the entire day above the horizontal resistance line. And now in a perfect world, we pull back a little bit from here, maybe over the next 2-3 days, and then break out to the upside. Okay. And I would ideally like to buy this area here at 22.5 after some consolidation in this zone just above this high and this high at 21,500. If we can consolidate between 21.5 and 23, that would create a great scenario to break out above the moving average, taking us to the next resistance area of $30,000. Okay. So we're going to stay patient another few days and then decide later on this week what's going to happen to the positions. All right, before I go on, just a reminder, I will be speaking at Mining Disrupt on the 28th. The event is right next to the Miami airport. The financial summit is now less than 2 weeks away. And this is where I become super busy because this is when everyone has decided that they are going to sign up and come and attend the event. I'm also reaching out to people that have expressed their interest in attending and the value they would bring to all the high net worth traders and hedge fund guys. And we will be bringing a few people along. These are my Zoom calls coming up right after the show. We also have a YouTube channel. Please subscribe to us. On YouTube, I'll probably be posting some of my Bitcoin education here. Maybe we'll post a couple of panels and presentations from the event. Haven't decided yet. Usually it's pretty private. We don't even say who's going to these events. It's generally pretty private. We have a Twitter as well. I'm going to stop promoting this. This is my, well, soon because I can't promote it every day. My debate with Peter Schiff. Strongly recommend you check it out. It was a very good debate with Peter Schiff. I'm now being asked by the Spaces to debate Richard Hart. That sounds like a terrible idea, but I'm considering it. In 2 hours, I will be doing an interview in Russian. For those of you that do speak Russian, there is a really cool channel. It is in Russian, gets lots of views. Here is 165,000 views stream. So some of them, this one is a 260,000. Wow. Others get about 20. Great stream. His name is Steven. I've been informed about him in the past. And great channel for Russian speakers. And we're going to be talking about Bitcoin and economics and finance. We're going to try to do our best to stay away from politics, but Russian speakers can find me there in about 2 hours. All right, let's go on with charts. We are breaking out super nicely. This is great. I'm happy to see Bitcoin above 23,000 finally. And let's see how far it can go. I mean, our expectations for Bitcoin is still 100K before the halving. I think Bitcoin can easily quadruple in price before the 2024 halving. Maybe it'll make it even higher. That would be awesome. Not very bullish here, but we're sitting at resistance. If we can break these two critical areas of resistance, this moving average on the weekly, that's the 200. And this moving average on a daily, that's the 50. That would be very, very nice. GBC premium should start to evaporate as Bitcoin goes into a bull market. GBC discount, I should say, should start to evaporate. As you guys know, I am still very bullish on oil. I think the price of oil will reach $200 a barrel in the near future. I am not all that bullish on gold. Gold has broken below a very critical line, and it is now breaking below the next very critical line. Peter Schiff is not going to be very happy. We have gold, Bitcoin rising, and gold possibly falling. Man, can gold really go down to 1,500? I never liked the fact that gold never properly backtested the $1,300 breakout above the Fibonacci. That's a Fibonacci line. I don't have it up here. I don't really know why I have it this way. Let me drop this set of Fibonacci's. The Fibonacci's that I should have is from the top to the bottom. And you can see this breakout above the 38% Fibonacci line. This was huge. We never really back tested that. That would be my ultimate bottom for gold if gold is not ready to tackle significant upside. Okay, I'm going to drop these lines. Stock market. The stock market is rallying. You guys heard my theory on the stock market. A lot of people are unhappy with that theory that Trump announcing that he is going to announce that he is going to run was, I think, very significant in helping reverse the stock market. When Trump announces officially that he is running for president, I think that would boost the stock market even more. And if something happens to Trump and he is unable to run for president, that would probably cause the stock market to dip. That is my explanation, and I'm probably going to stick with it for a little while until proven otherwise. Mt. Gox coins coming out in August. You know what? I'll believe it when I see it. There'll be another asshole that blocks the Mt. Gox coins. I really don't care. I don't think anyone cares anymore. We've heard about these Mt. Gox coins for 7 years. Like, no one cares. Yeah, people just don't understand how the weather works. People don't understand how climate works. It's really insane. But get ready. They're probably going to lock the UK down to make sure the temperature never goes above 40 degrees Celsius. Have fun. Have fun. They never tell you when it's when a cold record gets broken. They only tell you when the heat record gets broken. And it's not even a heat record broken, right? It's the heat record broken in the modern era. Like since temperatures were being kept probably 100 or 200 years. The UK was significantly hotter before temperature was being measured the way it is now. Do I think Russia's going to turn the gas back on to Germany? I mean, they said they're willing to turn the gas back on. They just need a turbine out of Canada. But then you have Zelensky meeting with Trudeau, telling Trudeau that he's not allowed to send the turbine to Russia. And since Trudeau is, I mean, being the son of Fidel Castro, you would think he would be supporting Russia, but he's not. So yeah, you know what? Geopolitics. I mean, I know what I'm expecting in the geopolitics world. So no, I mean, Russia is not going to turn the gas back on unless they get the turbine. I mean, it's they're in a pretty good negotiating position here, and they have a very simple request: give us our damn turbine, and we'll turn the gas back on. Like, what do you expect Russia to do if they don't have the turbine? Even if Russia's lying, even if they don't need the turbine, they're telling you that they need it. So you can say that, but they're lying. They have another turbine. They can just put their other turbine and turn the gas on. And that's just a laughable statement. Like, they want that specific turbine. And if they don't get it from Canada, there ain't going to be gas to Germany. So, I mean, Germany can cut down their forests and burn the wood. It's the fastest way to get more carbon dioxide into the air by burning trees. They will generate more food for plants. So there'll be more plant life growing back. But if Germany chops down every single tree, I mean, they'll be in an Easter Island situation where they can resort to cannibalism. I don't know. It's Germany's problem. It's Germany's problem. It's not Russia's problem. It's Germany's problem. They want to cut down every tree for heat this winter. I mean, who am I to stop them, right? I mean, they're the country that's driving the bus not to cut down any trees. So they're going to be cutting down trees, or they'll burn coal. Oh my God. See, this is why I'm not in Germany. I mean, these carbon dioxide crazies, you guys realize that that's food for plants, right? So why is Twitter rising in price? That's weird. Can't wait to see their earnings. So someone had a super chat yesterday, wanted me to look at Ethereum. Not sure why. But let's look at the currencies first. So the dollar is dropping. Look at that. That's interesting. How's the euro doing? Euro's back above parity. It did fall below $1. It'll go back there. Don't worry. This is all temporary. No. Germany has a reason to turn off their nuclear power. They're crazy. Though, look, I'm not a fan of nuclear power. I'm really not. I've always been. I'm not a huge fan of nuclear power. I mean, it's a good debate. I know it's pretty clean energy, but I'm not a fan of nuclear power. I don't want to see another Fukushima, like Chernobyl, Fukushima. I don't want the world to be running on nuclear power. Like, I know everyone's telling me how safe they are, but I'm also a geologist. And if you look at where the nuclear reactors are in the United States, there's one literally in California. And these idiots, since they don't believe in science anymore, they will literally build a nuclear power plant in California right on top of the San Andreas Fault. And then they're going to wonder why there is a nuclear disaster when that nuclear power station happened to be split in half the next time there's an earthquake in California. Like this is why I'm not too high on nuclear power, because like science has gone out of the window. Like there were actually geologists that were put in prison in Italy because they didn't predict an earthquake. Well, like the inability to predict an earthquake is now a criminal offense that could cause you to go to jail. So, like, these idiots will actually build a nuclear power station on top of a volcano and then wonder why there was a nuclear disaster. So that's the reason why I'm mostly anti-nuclear power, because of the idiots that would build these things in places where they're gonna fail. Like, again, Fukushima. No, I understand that the nuclear designs are better, but tell me what idiot one should be building a nuclear power plant on top of the San Andreas Fault, and I bet you they would do it. Right, they're built correctly, they are safe. Well, they're somewhat safe, right? Because if there is a real freaking war, like that becomes a target, right? So it's all safe until 5 nuclear power plants in the U.S. are targeted by an enemy. So I don't know. I just I in a way, like, I understand the cleanness of nuclear energy, but I also fully understand how those nuclear power plants, besides the gross incompetence of what is considered science these days, and them potentially being used as significant targets in the next world war, I would rather not have any nuclear energy around personally. I'm okay with natural gas and oil. I don't have a problem with it. Hopefully solar and other renewables will get better over time. Thorium cannot be used as a weapon. I hope so. Like I said, I haven't dug into it, but one of the reasons why I am not so high on nuclear power is because of the idiots in charge. Like the science and the medical community, I no longer trust either one of them. Like science is now opinion. It's not science anymore. Science has become opinion. Medicine has become, again, agendas and opinions. So it's like the world it's like the idiocracy world. Like, would you want, if you watch the movie Idiocracy, what do you think happened to those power plants? So that's the problem. The problem is the world is literally run by clowns, and I don't want them operating a nuclear power plant. Like, if I had confidence that smart people were making decisions for scientific reasons and not political reasons, I would have zero problem with nuclear power. But at the moment, I have a big problem with nuclear power. I want to take a look at the Russian ruble. Like over the last few years, from what I've seen from the scientific community and from the doctors, like I now question anyone with a PhD. And they did it to themselves. They did it to themselves. Oh, as expected, the Russian ruble is strengthening. I certainly expected that, and that is happening as we speak. Turkish lira is still hyperinflating. Well, right, nuclear power became politicized, right? Nuclear power in Germany became a political issue. It was no longer a science issue. They shut down nuclear power plants in Germany due to politics. So if they can shut them down due to politics, you know, they could bring them back and put someone in charge of their nuclear energy for political reasons, not because of their expertise in nuclear energy. They will put someone because they are the right gender, and that becomes their only qualification to run the nuclear power industry. And because that is where the world's going, I don't want to see nuclear power because idiots are in charge for political reasons. No. Nuclear is much safer than it used to be when it's being managed by proper people. And I have no confidence that it would be managed by someone who understands nuclear power. Like this is how little confidence I have now in the people in charge. And Germany shutting down their nuclear energy proves this. Proves it. That they don't know what they don't understand science. That's why they shut them down. So if they shut them down because they don't understand science, how do you expect them to start them back up properly with science? Like, it's a massive contradiction. So yeah, no, I don't want Germany ever starting up a nuclear reactor again. Because for all I know, it's going to be managed by someone who, I don't know, managed a warehouse. That's literally be their requirement. All right, I got like 5 minutes at most. Right, like the Fukushima nuclear disaster happened due to their nuclear power plant being badly geographically located. So which scientist is responsible for that? You know, was it a political decision to put it there? I don't know, right? Now, you can put your nuclear power plant in the safest geological location, and you could still be wrong. There could still be an issue there, right? Like a world full of, like, the more nuclear power plants you have around the world, the greater the probability that one of them is going to end up in a natural geologic disaster zone. And now what? All right, I'm going to look at Ethereum, then we're going to call it a day. It's going up in dollar terms. Wow, it went up in Bitcoin terms. Weekly chart of Ethereum. Look, the chart's bullish. It pains me to say it, but the chart of Ethereum is bullish. Look, we might have to wait for Ethereum to just implode technologically. It doesn't look like it's going to implode economically, but it's got so many issues that it is inevitable. But the chart looks fairly bullish. It still needs to break out above last year's highs versus Bitcoin in order to really be bullish. So we'll see. Like, I don't remember the details of Fukushima. I don't know if your statement is true, Dave. TAPCO official refused to use batteries to continue cooling at Fukushima. No cooling equals boom. Again, I don't know what happened there. I thought that was like that tsunami hit it. Like, again, you also don't know the truth. So I know there could also be major disasters when digging for oil, like what was that? Was it a Event Horizon or something? What was that drill down in down by Mexico? Anyway, hey guys, I gotta go. I'm already late for my call. Thank you all for watching. Join us at the financial. I have no idea how we got on this nuclear energy discussion. And join us at the financial summit, and I will talk to you all on the next one. Bye, guys.